Where can you find the forms you need to import your pet to Japan? If you go on my website at the URL here, you can view on the top right of the page or use the QR code to access this page directly. You can also just go to my website and click on the page Japan Resources, and it will lead to the same page as shown here. When I published the Japan guide, I wanted to include useful links, but we know links expire and new resources become available. So instead of adding links in the book, I decided to post the list on my website so I can periodically update the links and add new useful and reliable resources. So I decided to make this list available for free for anyone, anywhere to support as many foreign residents as possible. The page contains no spam, no ad, and no affiliated links. It may not be the most exhaustive list, but it's meant as a reliable, trustworthy list of providers. So this list is divided into chapters according to the topics discussed in my book. The section that relates to importing pets to Japan is in chapter 5, which you can see here. If you click on the tab 5.1, for instance, it will open up like this. Not only it provides direct links to the resource or form you need, it also provides a quick description of what it is for and other useful information like languages in which the page is available. The first link here will bring you to the official Japanese website providing all the information about pet import. All the links I refer to are taken from somewhere on that site. But, it's a little hard to navigate. I don't know why the Japanese website or not, especially the government Japanese website are not always super user-friendly. So you might wonder why you should go on my website. Well, that's what I was about to say, why you should go to my website instead of directly the Japanese site. So let's just say I tried to organize things a little differently in a way that is maybe more user-friendly. But feel free to use any website or any resource that is most easy or intuitive for you. This is just one resource for you if that helps you. So I told you before that the rabies antibody test must be analyzed by a designated laboratory in your country for the test to be valid. And here's the direct link to access the list of designated laboratory around the world. You can also find in this section the page to reach information in the form to import an assistance dog. And as I will mention later in this chapter, cats can be brought into Japan from any airport or seaport, while dogs can only enter Japan from a limited number of airport and seaports. So you'll find the list here at this link. If you are importing a dog and you need to take another plane within Japan, the first port of entry, I believe, should be the one doing the inspection. But please confirm this before you arrive when you send the advance notification. The tab 5.2 and 5.3 provide specific information forms if importing your pet, whether it's from designated region, that's under tab 5.2, or if importing from a non-designated region under tab 5.3. So under tab 5.3 here, you will find the link to the advanced notification form that you can complete. This one is you can complete online. If you rather have a PDF version, you have the PDF version you can download here, but that's for dogs. And below that, you have the PDF form you can download for cats. And finally, if you have to make any change to this advanced notification, you have a form for modifying the advanced notification here. So for example, let's say you reserve a date and time through the advanced notification before being able to reserve a space on the aircraft for your pet. That can happen because you may need approval from Japan before you can book a spot on the plane for your pet to Japan. But by the time you receive confirmation from Japan that you can bring them on that day, that time, maybe there's no space available on that aircraft after all. And it's okay to just book your flight a day or two later than you originally planned and send a modification of the advance notification to the animal quarantine section at the same airport. And below that, you have the link to download the Form AC, which is the health certificate that must be completed by your vet and validated by endorsed by a valid authority if coming from a non-designated region. Under tab 5.2, you will find Form AB, which is the health certificate form you should use if you're importing from a designated region instead. And you can also download a sample of how to fill up this form by following through the link just below. As you can see, that's all for the forms. There's only two forms you need, the advanced notification and the health certificate. It's not that complicated if you go step by step. I did everything myself with 2 cats moving to Japan, and again with 2 cats moving out of Japan to another rabies-free country. Again, if you don't feel entirely comfortable to complete these steps without making mistakes in the timeline or missing a step, feel free to contact me. I can provide some support with this if you wish. Japan doesn't mind how your pet traveled to Japan, as long as you have fulfilled all the procedure and requirements and you also respect the airline's specific requirements. That means you have 3 air travel options when importing your pet to Japan. Now, here's a bit of terminology which tends to confuse people sometimes. So if your pet travel as a carry-on luggage, it means your pet is traveling in the cabin with you. To be able to carry your pet in the cabin, the pet carrier must fit at your feet under the seat in front of you. So the animal or pet carrier cannot be beside you or in the alley. This means only very small animals, like very small dog or a rabbit, can be carried on the plane this way. Because we'll see later the requirement about the crate size. So it won't be big enough for most pets.